Girl, I'm gonna cook a turkey. Let's cook a turkey together. This is a big ass 23-pound turkey. I normally don't buy one this big, but we got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cook it for Christmas. It's a Butterball. It's one of them high-end ones. It wasn't cheap. It's like 45 bucks, girl, for turkey. So anyway, so first thing you want to do, of course, you want to get it out of its wrapper, okay? So Butterball's got this cute little method here. You put your fingers in the holes and you just pull it apart, girl. Take it. Girl, my husband needs some underwear like that. Anyway, that's it. Pulls it right off. I'm hoping it's thawed. Let's see, let's unhook the legs. See what we got inside. Make sure we're thawed in there. Well, we got a little ice, but it's pretty much thawed in there. Got some ice. I'll make a mixed drink with that later. Let's put that over here. Okay, so yeah, it's thawed. It's good, girl. Make sure there's no giblet bag. That's the main thing. Check it real good, because sometimes that bag will fool you. You'll think it's not there, and it is. I don't see it. I'm going to check the front of it. Oh, see, see, girl? I couldn't see it from the other side. It's in the front. That's the livers and gizzards. The neck already... Girl. Oh, I'm sorry. The neck came out already. And then this was in the front, see? So you got to watch out for that. But you can freeze this or use it right away to make some giblet gravy or whatever, girl. Okay? So I'm just going to... They don't recommend that you wash a turkey because you actually can spread more of the juice around the kitchen the more you handle it. And you can, you just got to be careful. They can make you sick. I just rinse it with some cool water. I'm gonna run some cold water in a tiny hole just to kind of help it complete its thawing inside there. That's all I do. I don't wash it and all that shit. Just give it a rinse, girl. Okay. Give it a rinse. Turn it up and make sure all that water gets out of there. Okay, so it's all ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pat it dry here in the sink, and I'm going to just season it. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to season your turkey with. I use fajita seasoning, Cajun seasoning. Ooh, there's one of them big old booty holes in my turkey tail. My husband likes it. My imaginary husband. Anyway, what I do, I just rub like either butter or olive oil on it, and then I just put like fajita seasoning. You can go up under the skin if you want to do that. See how you can get up under there? Pull that skin away, and then you can put slices of butter up in here and stuff. I always cook my turkey's breast side down anyway, so there wouldn't be no point in me putting butter and shit all in here because that's going to be cooking in the oil anyway. I just pat it dry, put some olive oil and fajita seasoning, Cajun seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic, whatever you want. A lot of people throw shit inside there. I've seen them put thyme and apples and oranges and I don't know, girl, the title to their truck, everything. They try to make a turkey taste good. What I do is I just put some fajita seasoning down on that whole, girl. Just make sure it's got seasoning in there. I throw a couple sticks of butter in there, put it face down, ass up, and bake the sumbitch. Okay? So that's what we're going to do to this one. And my breast always comes out absolutely delicious. So you ain't got to do all that shit. People got you doing all this stuff, trying to make the perfect turkey. Keep it simple, girl. I'll show you what I do. Okay, I just take a napkin, a paper towel, and just pat it dry a little bit. That's all you want to do. You do that because the oil, of course. You can put oil. I'm going to put some garlic oil on this thing. I'll show you. And I do the breast side first because I'm going to flip it and lay it on the pan because I cook it breast side down. So I want to do this side first because I'm going to flip it over, and then we'll season the other side when it's in the pan. Okay, so just pat her dry, okay? And then, like I said, I just make sure I got a lot of seasoning in the hiney hole. Just tilt it up and just kind of move your turkey around. That's just fajita seasoning I'm using there. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit mine too with some of this Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning. Okay, so I'm going to put a little of that in there. Make sure it gets all in there. And the fajita seasoning I'm using is just Fiesta brand. And I am about out, so I'm panicking here, girl. Anyway, so there we go. Now the oil I'm going to use is some oil I made. I made some garlic confit the other day where you just bake garlic in the oven in oil. The oil's wonderful too, girl. It's got a nice garlicky. So I'm just going to drizzle some of that garlic oil on there, and you want to rub it on just like you're at the beach, girl. Pretend like you're at the beach with your girl or your husband. And he or she's like, baby, can you put this on my back? Like, sure, girl. Let me rub it on. Get you all fixed up there. Ooh. Okay. Easy on the garlic oil, Steve. Okay. You can go to my channel. Go to my channel. You're on this channel. Watch the garlic confit video. It'll show you how to make that if you want to make that. Anyway, so then I just put fajita seasoning, girl. I mean, you can try to get up under that skin, but like I said, this breast is going to be down, so it's going to get the seasoning that I put inside of it's going to trickle down, kind of like Ronald Reagan's economic, to the meat. So we'll eventually get there, girl. Now I'm gonna hit some with some fajita too, and that's it. Okay, then I'm gonna flip. We're gonna flip her down, flip her over, girl. Put her on her tummy. Be right. All right. So now I got it on my pan. I got it flipped over. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna just pat it dry. Paper napkin, okay. I usually never. My imaginary husband bought this turkey for a big crowd, so it's a big turkey, and we didn't end up using it for that crowd. So I usually never buy a turkey bigger than 12 pounds. The way I see it is these bigger turkeys are harder to get done, and the breast especially will dry out on you, girl. That's why I also will cook this one breast side down for sure. I recommend if you got a big crowd, buy 2 12-pound turkeys instead of 1 24-pound. Because a lot of reasons, if you screw it up, you're done. That's it. That's your only turkey. If you got 2 turkeys and you screw one up, you got a backup turkey. Plus, you can season 2 turkeys 2 different ways. You know what I mean? You can fry one. You can bake them both or do one with lemon pepper or whatever. But you just put it on all fours, just like your dog lays down in the kitchen and puts their belly on the cold floor. That's exactly the way I do it. Okay? And then I'm going to pour some of this garlic oil on it too. You could just use vegetable oil. You could use butter, olive oil, whatever. You just want to get... The oil helps the seasoning stick to the skin and lubricates the skin so it turns a nice little brown color. Also... This turkey, we're going to cook at a little bit lower temperature. The Butterball recommends 325, which I'm going to do that because they know. A 12-pound turkey, I cook at 350 because it's basically a giant chicken. But, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to tilt it. Oof, if I can. It's so big. See, that's another thing. They're hard to handle, big ass turkey. Put some fajita seasoning on that front skin. Okay. Or what is that called? Cajun seasoning. All right. Make sure it gets on there like that. Get her positioned right, girl. Sometimes when you handle her rough, she'll lose position. Man. Okay. So then we're gonna hit it on. Just get it all over, girl. You know what I'm saying. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. I'll put a nice... So, also, when I cook a 12-pound turkey in the oven, I just cook it just like this. Don't cover it or nothing. Get some here, too. Okay. position her, Bill. What was I saying, girl? Oh, yeah. When I here, I'm gonna hit it with some fajita seasoning too, and also make sure you get up under the armpits and stuff. Get flavor and all in it, girl. Pull your legs out, get it, you know. That's what I get. All right, let's just. Damn, it's a lot. Yeah, it's gonna taste good too. A 12-pound turkey. Is that it for my fajita seasoning? Almost, girl. All right. 12-pound turkey, I would just cook it 350 uncovered, just like that, and it'll come out great. This turkey, we're gonna cook it 325, and I'm gonna make a little tent for it, little aluminum foil tent. If you don't have like a roasting pan with a lid, I don't have a roasting pan with a lid, so I'm just cooking it on a flat sheet. Okay? Put all this shit out of the way, girl. Then what I do, I just put couple sticks of butter up its ass, girl. Is that the ass? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I just one or two. I think one's enough. I'm just gonna put one stick of butter in there. That'll be good, girl. Just like that. Well, I guess you could put one up front too, huh? Yeah, that's the butter right there. Nah, that's good. We're not gonna be wasteful. Butter's high now, girl. Shit. Used to be 58 cents for a package, now it's $1.58. All right. So that's it, girl. My oven's preheated to 325. You want to put it in the oven a little bit lower than middle rack because you don't want the top of it too close. Oh, what about the tent, Steve? Sorry. So this turkey is probably going to take about 4 hours to cook at least. You wanted to get it to 170 degrees internal in the breast. This is so. What I'm gonna do? How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do it. Hopefully that was long enough. Yeah. I'm just gonna make a. Got it upside down, Steve. A tent. Sorry. And I'm going to fasten it on the ends of my roasting pan. Okay. Oh, shit, girl. Did that just happen? It sure did. It busted open. Oh, shit. What are we going to do now, Steve? I don't know. I don't know, girl. Let's see. Let's see if we can fix it. Good girl. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Like a patch. Kind of patchy. I don't know. You really don't even need to. You want it to breathe, so it's just light. Just basically covering it. Okay? Just covering it, girl. And then you go stick it in your oven. Let's see where my rack is. I think that's probably good, girl. I'm gonna stick it in there at 325 for 2 hours. Okay. No, I gotta lower my rack. This turkey's too tall. I'll be right back, girl. See, that's why I hate tall turkey, big ass turkey.
That, girl. See, it hogs up the whole oven, but see, we wanted that much clearance at least. All right. See you in 2 hours.
Okay, see, girl, I wanted to show you. This turkey is 22.78. So I would just call that 23 pounds. See, they have a little gauge on their thingy. So from 22 to 24 pounds, it's going to take about 4 to 4.5 hours to roast it. Okay, they got a little gauge there to help you out, girl. All right. So we're gonna set. I'm gonna cook it about 2 hours covered, and then the last 2 hours I'm gonna pull that tent off so it will brown up nicely. Okay. So let's just go. We'll come back, girl. All right, girl. Our turkey's been in there for 2 hours in the oven, so I'm just gonna remove the tenting and see what we got. Try not, if it's got steam, to let it hit you in the face. Yeah, see how it's got a nice browning, a little bit, but not too much. So we're about halfway through the cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in the oven. I I don't know if I'm gonna tint it or not. I think I'm gonna leave the tint on there. I think it's fine. I just don't want it to not cook, but it looks like it's kind of browning. I tell you what, yeah, it's getting a little brown over here. I think I'm gonna put it back in there. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's hit it with a little thingy. Oh girl, I can't really baste it with the It's hard to get the basting with this kind of pan. Can I get it in there? Yeah, a little bit. Actually, it hadn't rendered enough juice. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Hey, shortcuts. I'm showing you how to do things. Sometimes you gotta just. This is the easiest way to do it. I got some butter flavored cooking spray. I'm gonna hit it. There we go. I think I'm gonna put it, I think I'm gonna keep the tinting on it. Let's just put the tint back on it for one more hour. I'm gonna leave it like this for one more hour. And then we'll probably just take the tint off for the last hour of cooking. Let's do it like that. Okay, all right, girl, it's been in there another hour. So that's about 3 hours and 15 minutes, I think it's been in there. So let's take the tint off and see what we got in there. Round up a little more. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in the oven now, uncovered for one more hour, and then we'll check temperature and see where we're at, see if it's done. Now, I just want to say while this is out, don't do this if you're the kind of person that wants a presentable turkey laying on its back all pretty, because this is not a pretty turkey. It's a good turkey. Okay, if you want it to taste good, do it like this. If you want it to look pretty, cook it on its back, okay? All right, girl, it's been in there 4 hours and 15 minutes. It looks good, but we're not near 170 yet. So we got probably another hour to cook this thing. I don't know, shit. We'll put it back in the oven. All right, girl, I got that thermometer in the thigh right there, so it's showing right at 180. This one over here is showing around 175 in the other thigh. So it's done, girl. It's done. So now I'm gonna just cover it with some foil and let it just sit there and rest for at least an hour before I cut into it. But hopefully 2 hours before my guests arrive. It'll be even better. So I'm gonna baste it and cover it and let it sit. It's done, girl. All right, girl. Let's try this turkey out. I'm telling. I don't know if you can see that, but it is. It looks very juicy and tender, okay? It'll make the best breast ever. Merry Christmas. Well, how moist that is. Moist, buttery. Cook your turkey face down, ass up. I'm telling you, girl. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next recipe, girl. Ho, ho, ho.